The kitchen is one of the biggest sources of waste in the home. My primary method for reducing my carbon footprint in the kitchen is by avoiding food waste in many ways. In addition, I have started replacing some of my everyday products with more eco-friendly alternatives. In this video, I would like to show you the changes I have made in my kitchen and my honest review of each one of them. Dish sponges. I didn't think I would be so happy with these plant-based and biodegradable sponges. I thought they wouldn't last long and wouldn't clean well. Although they cost 3 times more than regular sponges, the little extra investment makes me feel good, since the cheap ones are made out of plastic. Plus, these ones actually last longer. Wooden dishwashing brush. For those accustomed to use a plastic brush to clean dishes, this wooden brush with natural bristle would be an easy transition. Personally, I still prefer to use a sponge for my dishes, but I found this brush useful for my wooden cutting boards and had to reach corners of dishes and tools that cannot be cleaned with a sponge. Since it's made of wood, it shouldn't be left soaking water to prevent cracking. It's important to rinse the bristles after each use and store the brush vertically to help it dry faster. The head of this model can be easily replaced, which saves resources and money. Fruits and veggies brush. There are many fruit and vegetable brushes available in the market, but most of them are made of plastic. This one, however, has bristle made of coconut fibers and it's easy to use. I use it to clean organic tubers and roots like potatoes, beets or carrots, so that I can avoid peeling them. I have noticed a significant difference between using the brush and just rinsing them with water. Food containers. When I moved to Bulgaria, I needed to buy new food containers, and I decided to make a little investment and buy only glass ones. I got this from IKEA. They have them in different sizes and shapes, and various lid options: bamboo, plastic and silicone. I chose the bamboo lids for a more sustainable option, but I didn't consider that they take up some space inside the container. So at a certain point, we also got the silicone lid, which is super sleek and allows us to completely fill the container when necessary. The great thing about these containers is that you can buy the lids separately, so you will never end up with a container without a lid or a lid without a container. I love that they can be stacked and don't take up too much space in our small kitchen. What's more, they're safe to use in the oven and microwave. For example, when I bake chicken breast for my zero waste meal plan, I use this container first to cook it, and once it has cooled down, it becomes the storage container. Whenever I have leftovers, this container becomes a dish as well. I just pop it in the microwave if it's some food that needs warming up, and I just eat directly from it. Glass containers are also easier to clean. Without a dishwasher, plastic containers require an extra wash to remove the grease. I still have a few plastic containers, and I actually cherish this one because I used it to bring my lunch for my trip when I moved from Spain to Bulgaria. I was also gifted a couple of them, and I have to say they are very convenient when I want to bring food with me. For example, when I go to the co-working space and I want to bring my lunch. Recycled jars. Whenever possible, I buy foods or ingredients in glass jars, such as yogurts or nut butters, and I recycle them. I remove the labels using the method showed in this video up here, and if needed, I get new lids. I use the jars in my pantry to store legumes, grains, nuts, and my breakfast for the week. I also use some as storage containers for the fridge, especially those with wider mouth, as it's easier to pour food into them. Short jars with wide mouth are perfect for storing leftovers such as half an onion or tomato. I also use some for macrame projects like these lanterns and candle holders, and give away any excess to people who make preserves. They always appreciate empty jars. We still have 5 more products in the list, but if you have enjoyed this video so far, please consider liking it, and I would be very grateful if you could also subscribe to the channel. It would make a big difference. Reusable food wraps. These food wraps are made of beeswax and are reusable. They can be shaped to fit any item and will stay in place with just the warmth of your hands. They are a great option for leftovers and for covering bowls. I often use them to wrap a big half tomato or apple, or to wrap sandwiches when traveling. Overall, I'm happy with these wraps, except for the little one that is now featuring those small dots on it. I'm not sure what caused them, but if you have any ideas on how to remove them, please let me know in the comments. Reusable baking sheet. This reusable baking sheet is perfect for the large oven tray that I usually use when cooking large quantities of vegetables. It prevents the veggies from sticking to the tray. However, I have to say that it adds a little more work during cleaning, because you have to wash both the sheet and the tray. In my opinion, an even better option than a reusable baking sheet is a good quality non-stick baking tray. This one that I own is a bit smaller, so I use it when I'm baking smaller quantities. I have had it for 5 years and it's still in great condition. Nothing sticks to it. Stainless steel tea filter. As a tea drinker, I enjoy starting my day by making loose leaf green tea in a 1-liter thermos. Since the thermos has a narrow mouth, I bought this stainless steel filter with a long handle that hangs from the thermos for the steeping process. It's easy to clean from the tea leaves, except for the top part where the leaves get stuck, but they're easy to remove with the tip of a knife. I've been using this for 4 years, and every few months I soak it in hot water with baking soda for a deeper cleaning. If you have a dishwasher and you wash it regularly, my guess is that you won't need the deep cleaning. If you're a coffee drinker, I got you covered. My husband loves his coffee first thing in the morning, and he uses an AeroPress with a stainless steel filter. Reusable grocery bags. Since grocery bags stopped being free at the supermarket, more people switched to reusable grocery bags, but it's still not the norm. I have had these 2 reusable bags for ages, and I always keep one in my bag just in case. When I go grocery shop in person, I use a bigger one and I reuse 2 that we had to buy at some point. I'm also happy that when I buy groceries online, they are delivered in paper bags that are taken back on the next delivery. Brita pitcher. When I was living in Spain, I used to buy a 5 or 8 liter water bottle until I got my Brita pitcher. I've had it for about 6 years now and it's still working well. Luckily, it's possible to find its filters in many countries. The little display has stopped working, but it's not a big deal. Whenever I change the filter, I set a reminder to know when it's time to change it again. I know this is still not the perfect solution since the filters are made out of plastic, but it's definitely better than buy bottled water. I'm aware there is more I could do to improve my carbon footprint in the kitchen. But you know what they say, it's better to take baby steps than none at all. If you have any product suggestions or recommendations, I would love to read about it, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below. I don't have any video recommendations on this same topic today. However, these 2 videos here are the most popular on my channel right now, in case you would like to check them out.